Okay, and we are live with Fighters February 5 night. What number is this actually? Fuck. I should look these things up or keep a note on my desk saying, "Hey idiot, this is where we're at." We are at night number 14. No jokes about foot lettuce, please. Let's not go there. We're above that basic knobbery.
But tomorrow will be day 15. Give it
Up
up
for
for
day
day
15.
15.
Are we really above that?
Yes, a little bit. Yes, we have only 3 more streams left before Fighters February 5 is no more. Oh, I just got challenged by some guy in this Fightcade server. Anyways, welcome back. I should do the intro, of course. I'm Eric. We got 8, we got Frosty, we got Robo. And returning all the way from Fighters February 3, it's Zach Haran. I never got your name right. Sorry.
Zach's fine.
All right, good. Who wants to go first? We can just get into it.
I'd love to.
All right, challenging Frosty. And tonight, we are finding out what happens to your toys when you're not in the room, but you really are kind of, sort of. Look, this ain't no Toy Story. It's Toy Fighter. Yeah, see what I did there?
Yes.
Anyways, since Zach's here, how about you give us the backdrop, give us the skinny on this game?
Oh, okay. Basically, low-key, this is Fighter's Destiny 3.
Mm-hmm. As played on Fighters February 2, I mean 3.
Well, yes. So, this game is like if you took Fighter's Destiny, and we're like, okay, but what if we made it, like, weird? So you're like, okay, let's add, like, supers, and, like, allow you to hit the opponent before the round starts. They also mess around a little bit with the controls, like, they remove the block button and add back to block instead. They replace, like, sidestepping with a combat roll, which is much more useful. They also changed the way, like, the parry system works a little bit. They also changed the way, so there's like they have like a color system, like different moves with different colors signal different properties. They work slightly differently than they did before. So really, it is an attempt for them to mess around with it and try to reinvigorate it, maybe for like an arcade market or something.
Yes. And it's awesome.
It feels so good that it makes me really wish they had a Dreamcast version so it could get more popular.
Yeah, well, now there's a community Discord and everything for it, so it's finally starting to find its audience.
It's starting to finally get over.
Yes, at long last.
So it's funny with someone like me, who I have more history with, say, other bits of, like, Sega's 3D fighting games, specifically Fighting Vipers, and this feels like a bit of a... what's the right word for it? Somewhat evolution or sidestep or something like that to say Fighting Vipers 2. I'm not sure in comparison when 2 came out. I think it was like 97 or so, I think. 98?
These came out, yeah, I suspect that they must have been pretty close together. The director, like game designer, Masahiro Oniguchi, also worked as like a motion director
Judo
on
throw, I think.
Fighting Vipers 2. His character, that character in Fighting Vipers 2, Del Sol, that's like his like OC basically. He
Oh
shows up
yeah,
in a bunch of stuff.
That's the Anchor mascot because he was also in the 2 Raw games they did for the Xbox, and you could just make him.
He also appears in the totally not Fighter's Destiny 4 called Force 5. He's in that as well.
AKA Jingy Storm, as it was weirdly released as.
Jingy Storm, yeah. So, yeah, it seems like, in some ways, this game, despite being a lot stranger than Fighter's Destiny on paper, is probably more accessible just because you don't need to do any, like, it's not on the N64, you don't have to emulate, like, N64 net play, there's no unlockable moves, so it's very easy to pick up and play Toy Fighter compared to the other games.
Also, there's only 3 buttons.
Yes, so it pares the controls down, back to block, seems like a pretty reasonable evolution. And I imagine it probably removes some of the defensive option selects in so doing. Remains to be seen, though.
I love Neji Bird's select portrait. It's a freaking model kit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're a stick fist. Like a highly customizable stick thingy.
I'm a Robo Bird.
This
I
game,
should probably point out, just if you're curious, so one of the weird things that Neji Bird does that's unique is so that one of the universal mechanics is, they call it like a Temi, it's the parry system. If you press forward or down forward with the throw input, You can parry attacks. Negibird is unique because for some reason they are allowed to parry weapon attacks.
The torture rack! Sorry.
Yeah, for instance, if Mifune pulls out a sword, Negibird is allowed to parry that. No one else is.
Really? Interesting.
Yes.
We'll have to see that later.
I don't know why the model kit chicken is allowed to do that, but it's just where we're at. So.
Well, he's a model kit. He's not bound to the same rules and stipulations as a regular figure would be. I also don't like how he was kind of pelvic thrusting in his stance.
Also, I just realized the beak peck is very similar to that of Bean the Dynamites from Sonic the Fighters.
He actually seems to have a lot of moves.
Oh, crank the windmill!
Yeah, just look at the move list here.
My
Shoutouts to the Toy Fighter
game.
wiki on Mizumi, which just got off the ground pretty recently here.
Yeah.
Oh, you shattered me. You shattered me.
I Blanca'd you.
I really like. There's so many very good character designs, but Cairo Man is just.
Frosty, jump back in.
Just look in his damn face. Oh, they're doing that stupid thing to us again where I can't press start.
Okay then, so I guess we gotta reset, which means... Oh, right.
It's super annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's also possible my start button has been mapped. Let me check to see if I can do that real quick.
Do that, and I'll just do a quickie with Robo to fill the time, so we don't just have a black screen.
Makes sense. Because that almost felt too short. Like, I was like one... What was that? One win and one loss for me? So
That was... I was 2, and you were 1.
I guess so, huh? Yeah, that's unsettling. Alright, well, I'm going to see if my start button's really mapped, because... something about it feels really wrong.
Bro, check out my McFarlane Toys figure.
Nah, you're the bootleg superhero toys I have at a dollar store.
Fuck, you're right.
It's just... Look, it's Hero Man!
Alright, I went ahead and mapped my coin button.
Alright, let me just finish this round with Robo then.
Fine. That's okay. Actually...
Alright, let's see what this chickie's all about. Damn it! Also, you can't really be a No, wait, I'm thinking of fucking... Who am I thinking of? The guy who always draws all the pouches?
Liefeld.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
There's not enough guns, though. I feel like...
Not enough
Hero's
guns,
really,
no trapezoid feet.
Yeah.
To be fair, I just usually, whenever I think of, like, McFarlane Toys, they usually do a lot of Spawn toys, I just think of, like, the kind of superhero figures that just feels more like posable statues than, actual, like, your archetypical figures, like you would get with shit like, say,
Hero makes me think of, like, what you'd see at, like, a dollar store.
Yeah. Alright, let me challenge Frosty again. I was 2, he was 1, just to remind myself. And let me share the screen.
I noticed that the game actually has free play, so maybe they do just limit sets.
Well, that's dumb.
Been tight.
Excuse me, thank you.
So, weird thing about Pete is that he has it's called the IH mechanic. You can hold his buttons down, and sometimes it alters the properties of his attacks. Meanwhile, Symbols is just like Five Nights at Freddy's before it was cool, so... True terror.
No, you're the fucking bunny. No, it's the bunny thing from fucking Silent Hill. Oh fuck!
Yeah. Oh, I can't unsee that now.
I gotta say, his,
You're welcome. Springboard!
Yo,
Oh, that was almost a spring.
no.
That was almost a springboard dive.
See, there are no ring
I'm a
outs in this
Guerrero!
oh, this
game,
guy's
as far as I
size
know.
is not
Wait, no,
working.
yeah. You can't ring out in this game, right?
No.
Okay, alright, good. I like how the ring always follows you, no matter what. Great.
It's because you can use it at all times, so it would actually be weird if it stayed still.
Fuck.
Correct, you're absolutely correct. Alright, so that was the sickest shit.
Alright, that was 2 me, 2 Frosty.
Alright, so everybody can kind of... Every toy you can kind of see what they're actually based on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I meant like...
Let's see
here,
a mirror.
Here, the
That
chat.
Pete?
Like,
That Pete
Oh my
kinda
god, I
feels
really
like
am the thing from Silent Hill now.
Oh my god. It all comes together.
Konami ripped off. toy fighter.
Bunny versus dog. Oh yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry. What were you saying, Robo? Fuck.
Pete kind of looks like a toy from, say, the Strawberry Shortcake line from the 2000s.
He looks like he's one of those he's like one. I imagine he's like something. He would be in a line like those Japanese Barbies. What are they called?
Which prompts me to ask this question again. When was this game made?
98, right?
I think it was a little later than that. It was either 99 or 2000. It came out actually only a few months after Fighter Destiny 2. So
Okay.
they were most likely developed concurrently.
Alright, the reason why I bring that up is because the funny thing about that is that there are some toys here that might have a concept that has already been done or wouldn't happen for a few more years. And I find that fascinating. Because there's
Yeah,
no
Anchor Incorporated was really on top of the toy market, I guess.
It's just like, I guess it's one of those things where like you weren't thinking about it too much, and it's like there's no way they did that on purpose from either side, either the toy company making a toy or the toy fighter guys. But it is really neat to think about it. Just them being that on the ball. Like fuck, what is it?
Alright, that was 3 of me, but we can do one more. Fuck it.
Like I know G.I. Joe toys like came back like for the fucking vengeance once they started making the legacy versions of them and stuff and getting better with them.
It was also Sigma 6, so...
It was Sigma 6.
Animated by Gonzo, dubbed by 4Kids.
The He-Man toys started making a comeback, especially with the cartoon that came out in the 2000s. And then they made the Masters of the Universe Classics line. Like, stuff was coming back.
And
Also around...
Oh shit.
Like, nowadays, toys can be this articulated. It's not common for them to be for kids.
yeah, they're collector's items or whatever.
Yeah, like Storm Collectibles. Or Figma.
I want one of those so bad, but they're so fucking expensive, and I'm not really a guy who just buys figures.
Or an SH Figure Arts, or any of the Mezco toys. Or, oh, well, I guess, like, he looks like Marvel Legends for anything, like, at an affordable level that can do funny, goofy shit. Like, hey, Robot, you put your hat in the ring on this one. You collect those toys.
Well, first off, I want to make a joke about how this place basically looks like an Emerald Shrine, and this place is just Sandopolis from Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
I was trying to say that, but you didn't give me anything.
But, on toys-related stuff, I'd say if you're trying to find something affordable, and, like, say, I'd say Marvel Legends
Oh, no, I
figures.
meant, like, in terms of, like, there are toys now that can be as expressive, well, not to the same degree
Alright,
as
GR.
obviously in this instance, but, like, toys that can be expressive now that a kid can just buy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say we have a fair bit of stuff like that. Friggin'... I'm trying to think. Like, there's also, like, those bendy toys that you see sometimes. Like, I'm thinking outside of stuff like, say, just someone like me who just collects usual,
Robo,
like...
check your thing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just thinking it's outside of my usual stuff, like, oh, I'm gonna just collect a whole bunch of Marvel Legends figures and fucking, SH Figure Arts shit.
Nice.
Caution, radiation toy. Man, what is going on in this world?
This must have been before we got rid of lead.
Apparently.
What? You got rid of lead like decades before that. Really? How long had we been using lead before we realized that shit was bad for us?
Way too
some
long.
places still do lead paint, so I mean, I guess it must happen still a little bit.
Why do people
Well, I guess
still make
Negibird's covered in lead paint or something? Truly the most dangerous opponent.
Oh, maybe it's because I have an exposed battery.
Dude, like, why the fuck do you people still produce lead paint? Like, what the fuck?
I mean... Stupid decisions. I mean, then again, we have Hasbro using that freaking gold plastic for so long that,
What was up with the gold plastic?
gold plastic syndrome. A lot of, say, various toys, not just Transformers, but a number of others that have plastic that just gets really cheap and airy to the point where
yeah, so
if you...
the metallic flaking causes, like, perforation to occur inside the plastic, so it eventually cleaves over time and falls apart, and becomes extremely brittle. and it gets worse when exposed to oxygen. So like, if you've ever seen, do you know like the Beast Wars like Razor Beast toy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in Japan there's a version of him that got released in gold called Randy, and he's made entirely of this gold shit. So someone has a video demonstrating the difference in plastic tolerances by crushing it to powder in his hands.
Holy!
It's
that
frightening.
doesn't seem right.
I actually
yeah.
remember seeing somebody do that kind of shit with a Beyblade that had that same kind of plastic, and it just shredded into pieces.
Yeah, I know, I do.
You have to remember, we're
Shreds
talking about a
itself.
figure that, at that point in time, had at least a decade on it. In terms,
And right now, a lot of toys are experiencing the same problem with plastic tolerances in transparencies. In fact, I actually have an old Beast Machines Optimus Primal, not too far from where I'm sitting. And with pretty ginger handling, a small piece of a transparent peg just sort of fell off. Because they're not really meant to have a shelf life of over 20-something years, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
So clearly, the trick here is to discover which of these characters has the most transparent plastic and target the limb.
Huh.
You just punch
That
him
was a
and he turned
long box setup, huh?
it- Okay, I want you after this match. I want you to look at the video, Prince, because I just posted in Castbot text. It's exactly what he was talking about.
See, that just reminds me, I used to have this old Bayformers Bumblebee right when the movie first came out. I remember one part of the hinge on the transformation was like of a clear type plastic. I hope that wasn't that type. I remember it being fairly sturdy, but
Some of them are better. Like, if it's a thick enough joint, it's probably not going to have problems for, I mean, less short amount of time, but I imagine it's probably going to have its days numbered at some point. That's just my guess.
sucks because that Bayformers B from the first line was actually really good.
Yo, he fucking atomized that Randy. Holy shit.
Yeah. He's in a real way. The guy spent like a few $100s, I think, specifically to demonstrate what exactly happens with the, and in fact, it gets worse, because like the old, in Generation 2, they re-released a bunch of combiners, and so Superion, Slingshot got re-released entirely in gold as one of the planes. And because of the way they combine, the Scramble style has that sort of their head is the peg, so it's just this long, thin reed.
God damn it.
No.
And
No.
so not only does Slingshot have a chance of just sort of eroding in your hands when you transform him, if you stick him into Superion's arm socket, it is very scary to try and pull him out again.
Wow.
Just don't. After that, he's not coming back out.
All right, I
Yeah,
guess
just-
we're not making gold toys anymore.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
we're
thankfully
not.
that doesn't happen anymore. Eventually, once the phenomenon started occurring, a manufacture of that style of like metallic flaking stopped happening, perhaps in response to realizing how quickly it can happen. I've heard some people report that they've had enough like GPS stuff basically blow up in their hands when it was fairly new.
Okay.
So
yeah.
clearly that stuff's fragile.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that's just a problem for everyone. So that was that was 1 me, 2 Robo. So I guess we can only play sets of 3 matches at a time. Weird.
It may be set that way because the bomber system, they're kept by credit.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So,
It's
good.
so
check
strange- it's so
check
strange
the
to me.
video. Check the video, Prince.
I'll check it when I check it. Calm down.
It's like a minute. It's the funniest shit.
It's like toy Schadenfreude.
Kind of, yeah.
Whoops. I keep doing that.
My brother and I have shown it to like people who like don't really like follow like the toy world or anything, and they've seen it and they're like, "What happened? Who allowed this?"
Somebody got fucked. Like 10 years later. No. Anyways, well, actually.
Crank the windmill.
Speaking of being little, I'm surprised they didn't decide to have like a parts mechanic, like fighting Vipers.
Yeah,
maybe-
the timing would have been pretty good for that, wouldn't it?
Maybe it's best that they didn't. I can't
Well,
imagine.
kind of.
You can make it
neat.
work.
Yeah, well, it could be kind of neat to make it so some of the toys who don't have like pieces or whatever, like imagine Symbols couldn't have any, right? Because he's just a plush.
Yeah, it's just a plush.
So
See,
they could balance around whether or not they have like this equipment or not.
I don't think he counts as a. I think he's like one of those symbol monkeys. So he's part plush, but he's still got a skeleton in him.
Oh, he's got
I
that
see.
inner frame like a model kit. Huh?
I understand. So what you're saying is he's secretly a palette swap of Negibird.
Nice. Oh, come on!
You know, it's perfect to have. It's so fucking fitting to have a fighting game where your toys are the characters and to have them have palette swaps like Wii Points.
Yeah, I know, eh?
Alright, that's
Oh.
2-2.
And then like limited edition versions of the characters are like are fucking powerful as shit. Or
Yeah, like a lucky draw boss version where it's like all gold chrome or something.
How about this? A version of the toy that's an evil version, but actually no. An evil version of a toy, except the thing is it's not evil. It's just got a factory defect.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh, like
you-
Two Gun Samus or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, on that note, there's the inverse you could have where it's a variant of it and it's not actually powerful at all, and it give it gold flake syndrome.
One strong hit and it just.
Yeah, just like BAM! It's like that fucking
Oh!
it's that one robot
Nice!
power cut that can't do anything except punch.
That was so cool.
That poor fucking robot.
Yeah, the
You know-
response I seem to see for this game is that people see like all the throw escapes and stuff and are like, man, this game is so sick. What the hell?
It is. I love this grapple system. Makes me wish other games used it so that way I can say, yeah, I play grapplers.
I mean, it happens in Fighters. It's there in Fighters Destiny. It's not.
Well,
Although-
yes, because this is literally by the same devs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
All right, GR.
I used to jokingly say that Fighter's Destiny was like the best wrestling game I ever played.
Actually,
and
you know
that was,
what?
of course,
Frosty, Robo, you guys do a set.
Yeah, do a set.
yeah, seeing that I used to call it the best wrestling game ever. Seeing the amount of work they put into like all these crazy wrestling moves, like seeing a guy like Symbols pull out like Samoan drops, like choke slams and stuff. It's something I didn't know I wanted to see as much as I did until I saw this game.
Good.
Huh? Wait, what?
I think we have to challenge each other again. Similar to how we had to do it once and then again for me and you.
All right, let me see now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, fuck. Not again.
Hold on. How about, okay, exit out, but have Robo send the invite this time. Let's see. Damn it, nothing?
I got working.
Oh, okay, cool, but let me see.
You know.
Okay, there it is. Spectating now. Let me just put that up for you guys. Let's see, where are we at now in time?
I feel like you can sort of low-key tell that this is like a Naomi game just because there's like a weird underwater level. Like Sega games and Sega hardware sure have like weird water places, you know?
You know, I'm thinking of an example, and okay, it's not a Naomi game. I think this was Model 3, but I'm thinking of fucking a Scud Race and how its first track has a section that's underwater. I'm like, damn, he's right.
I'm thinking like or even just like using a similar hardware, like Sonic Adventure has like that one like temple level. It's like partially submerged, and we're
Yeah.
comparing before like that one hidden temple.
There's that one rail shooter, Sega, published by Sega, that's just entirely fighting things either underwater or on the sea.
And like, you know, like the Dreamcast boot sound, you know, it's got like the blooping water noises.
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
Hey, let's not forget Echo the Dolphin, Tides of Time.
Yeah. Wait, they made another one after the Genesis game?
They made two. They made a sequel to the Genesis game and then a quasi reboot on the Dreamcast, and that's all we ever saw of him.
Also, Echo Jr.
Oh yeah, that too.
It's like Echo, but without all the horror or difficulty.
All right, that's one Frosty, 0 Robo. Just
That
keep it
feels
count.
kind of self-defeating.
Now see, here's what I wish you could have in this game. Imagine a Bionicle character in here.
Oh
dude,
my
that'd be so
fucking
sick.
That'd be that'd be
Never went
sweet.
right into nostalgia.
Man,
Oh,
how
man.
freaking-
Okay, no, let's build. How about this? Let's build our dream roster. So we got Bionicle.
Okay.
Okay, so
gotta get
obviously the
gotta get a transformer in there, obviously.
Is it
Okay,
be like a
okay.
more robot one, or are we talking like Beast
Zaku.
Wars type one, or
The way I
in-
see it,
Split
have
the
a
difference and make someone like Grimlock. That way you get kind of breast of both worlds.
Good.
True.
The die-cast version of Hornet.
yes, he's like
Fuck,
hot.
that'd
Yeah,
be sick.
he's a Hot Wheels.
You gotta
No.
appeal to the
Let's go even further. What if he's also a reference to Afterburner, and he's a triple changer?
Yeah,
Spine
there
Buster
it
from
is.
Negibird.
Oh,
You gotta appeal to the model kit crowd too, and have
Wait
like
a
a
minute.
weird model character like Negibird too. I feel like.
Love it.
Yeah,
A Gundam. Or no, let's get weirder. How about
a Transformer.
wait? End of replay. What?
Negibird didn't want you to see this.
Damn. Let me
Funny,
just connect to
which
that again.
Which is funny because he won.
All right, so that's 2 Robo.
Negibird's just so humble; he doesn't want you to see him win.
He's gonna make symbols humble.
I still love that derpy Sonic plush over in the room. On
He's
the...
great.
Let's see what else goes onto our Dreamcast. Ah, Waka Waka.
A Buzz Lightyear. You gotta have
Yes.
like a Buzz Lightyear.
But
Yeah,
it has
it's
to be
like a
one of
Buzz Lightyear
those.
who's-
It has to be one of those variant buzzes they made in between
Oh
movies.
yeah, one of the chrome ones or something.
Oh yeah, God, that lights up in the chest.
Yeah, or like make it so like he's in scale with the other toys, so like all you can see on screen is like his knee and foot. Like he's just huge.
He's the he's the apocalypse of the game.
The final boss is of course very much like inspired by Super Smash Bros. It's just the child's hands.
What about that dragon, that giant dragon? I know we already have a dragon in the game, but what about that giant dragon or goose that just rolls around laying eggs while playing loud music?
Oh god.
So like the replacement for Symbols is like one of those like child's entertainment toys.
Oh,
Yeah,
here's
like
a cool
like-
one.
like the
Good
Lucy
for-
Mansion.
Good for the entertainment of children. That kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Now here's a cool one. Have you heard of these toys? These kind of like Stretch Armstrong style toys called Gujitsu. They're like freaking stretchy little
1
furry
Robo,
dudes.
2 Frosty.
Actually, I haven't won yet.
Oh. Really? I thought you did. You said Negibird won.
No, Negibird was Robot's character. And
Oh.
now I'm.
I think it's doing the same. Hang on. Actually, why don't we exit out real quick
I
and then
just killed Negibird. Are we decent?
it did the same thing to me actually for some reason. Where it
I don't know.
only
Looks
seemed
like
to
you
play
two
the
are
replay.
Might be
still
an
going.
It's possible there's an offset on the replay.
Yeah. Oh, what the? Oh my god. So it was definitely desync then for all sorts of reasons. Too bad because I was pretty proud of that win.
In a way, it's almost deep how all of us were watching a slightly different version of that match.
It's the alternate timeline.
Well,
No.
just to be safe, I'm only going to use one monitor this time.
So what you're saying is the multiverse was confirmed by Toy Fighter.
Don't you fucking bring multiple timelines into E-Town, you son of a bitch, Mayor.
Too late.
I don't know. It's the style of the time, EightStar. We gotta have multiple universes for no reason.
You son of a bitch!
Hey, they can work.
How could you do this to me, Fight Kid 2?
We're gonna have a version of Fightcade 2 that walks in and they have an eye patch.
Now how am I gonna have my fucking YouTube video about E-Town lore?
Are you two playing? Because it says I'm waiting for the match to start. Or
It's
whatever.
doing. You are right in saying that. It had that stupid beginning connection thing not working bullshit.
All right, Robo,
I'm
send him the
waiting.
invite.
Hang on.
I'm trying it again. I'm trying it again. I don't.
No.
Fightcade makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, hear me out. To get our like elastic kind of Dulcim character, we get a guy that's like a Stretch Armstrong kind of thing in there.
It's a great idea.
And so it's like Bomber, he does like a big stretchy, like super long command grab.
Yeah.
Or like winds himself up like a propeller and punches the absolute hell out of you.
Vitamin's a funny design because, like she's like Barbie except even more stereotypical, but also flamboyant about it.
Yeah, she's got boxing gloves. How can she
And
do all
world's
these things with
strongest man.
boxing gloves on?
This is true. At least the boxing gloves are.
That's what all
very
those-
difficult.
That's what all those years of training are for.
Is it weird that I just think of like Chi-Chi when seeing her?
She's also not only is all this, but she's actually also a magical girl. Look at the beginning of the frying pan.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're getting kind of a weird vibe.
End of replay. What?
What do you currently see, Robo? Did I just?
Um,
How
Vitamin
many
getting
life points?
smacked.
Yeah, Vitamin 1. I saw that.
I got
No.
3 on mine, 4 on you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I guess I'll play whoever wins this one then.
Yep. Yeah. We'll make sure we don't go to the second match. Yeah. Oh shit. Damn, grabs do so much more damage. You do
Speaking
better.
of, by the way, I mean, for getting juggled, you can actually do the parry, like in midair. But the downside is, if you guess wrong, you basically relaunch yourself. So, have fun with that.
Oof. This is one hell of a Barbie. Would I even call it a Barbie? No.
What?
No, it's a clone of that Japanese Barbie. I know there's one like
All right.
not
Alright,
okay.
yeah.
She's a not Barbie, as in it's not Barbie, but it's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Like,
That's
I
a
feel-
lot of words to fit on a package. It's not Barbie, but it's basically the same thing. That's basically what they say at the dollar store, don't they?
If only they made a Pepsi with vitamins, we'd have Pepsi Perfect finally.
Well, I mean, Vitamin's other costume is blue, so, you know, halfway there.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about
I'll be back.
this. I wonder what dollar store, like convenience store, toys and Japanese stores. Said store twice. Fuck. Nice. Like, what is it? It's more than just the gadget shit. Right?
Okay, Frosty won that one, so I guess I'm going up against Frosty.
One conclusive.
He'll be right back in a second. I think he needs to use the bathroom.
Yeah, let me send the invite to Frosty.
No. I'm surprised that we don't have a Galador rep in here.
We already have
let's-
Bionicle. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're
Let's
good.
be- look, let's be-
good.
I knew they'd get everybody!
I mean, who really remembers Galador? You gotta be honest
Congratulations,
here.
you remember Galador. I'm so sorry.
Kick Powerizer!
Ugh.
What?
Who?
That was the thing that you had to. Every time you got cereal, you were trying to earn it or some bullshit.
No,
like that.
okay, so the Kick Powerizer was like this big super toy that had an LCD game on its back and all that, and
Oh.
It's amazing what impresses a child, huh?
Yeah, stupid little bastards.
I'll
Yeah, I'm
admit,
glad I never was one.
Never was,
I
but-
still have my Galador collection right over here. I can literally see the freaking TDN molecules just right on my shelf right over there.
It's
No, you
really
don't.
weird watching this because so many of the animations are reused from Fighter's Destiny, but they also added a bunch of new stuff, like the rolls, like proper knockdowns and stuff like that. It's surreal. Oh, that was really cool.
Escapes and reversals. Oh my fucking
Damn it!
God.
I keep being. Damn it! Yes! Ah!
Oh man.
All I'm thinking of is Street Fighter the movie arcade with the
Oh.
freaking Slam Master.
Slam Master!
Clearly, the lesson we've learned here is that your game is automatically cooler if you can just like reverse throws indefinitely.
We gotta do
I
at
don't-
least one sequence that can be a Slam
I
Master.
have no clue where symbols would place on the tier list, but honestly, I find them really radical.
I recall him being considered pretty badass. I recall he has like one of the more practical bombers in the cast. A lot of them are a bit difficult
Flashy.
to use in higher. Yeah, most of them are pretty dangerous looking, but a bit impractical in high level play. But I remember someone talking about Symbols as being particularly practical. I think it's because it's unblockable or something like that. Like it's a throw. Like you can do some like, weird whiff punishes with it. You're not like able to do with others. It might also just charge faster for all I know. Like some of them probably don't have identical startup, though they sure seem that way. It's hard for me to say. I'm more of a Fighter's Destiny person than a Toy Fighter person, you know?
You know,
A lot of this is me going and looking at this and feeling like somehow like I'm an old man
Excuse
who's
me.
no longer with it.
And well, you know what they say about being with it. They change what it was. And what is it seems weird and scary to you.
fucking good.
All right. Well, you got that. You got that one straight. Oh, they actually 3D animate his hinges. Good.
Frosty,
It's kinda
one
cool.
more? Or was that 3 already? Oh,
Uh,
there it is.
oh, damn. For some reason, I got confused about that. All right, let's see here. I guess I'll be the freaking frog.
One froggy boy.
Frogs in space.
That idol is just.
Why would a frog enjoy being in space?
Why wouldn't a frog enjoy being in space? They seem like pretty abiding creatures.
True.
And I mean, if I've learned anything from TV and movies, it's that space is an ocean, so Caraman will fit right in.
Ah, clever.
Probably not.
Man, like the little like wind-up thing on the back, like there's so many like weird details in this game. Like it's got so much attention to detail for like the strangest things.
Whereas Coyotemon is some weird fucking like buff version of Kidopi from Sanrio.
Yeah, and he's got like the
He's
got,
also
like, a
got.
little-
He also has an anchor tattoo, and you know that means he's tough.
yeah he's like a guy who dresses like that with an anchor tattoo is not to be messed with.
Coming in, he's gonna fuck you up. Here I come, wetter than the rest of them, the best of them.
All right, GR.
That's fine.
So does that?
Stick people
So,
on it. Does anyone else kind of get reminded of like the little stick figures in the menus of Fighter's Destiny when they see those?
Fuck.
Little
Well,
bit.
I forgot
Maybe
about
that's the reference.
Maybe that's the
Excuse
deep
me.
cut.
deep pothole. Wait, when did Fighter's Destiny come out again?
1998.
Oh.
The Japanese releases of
Darn.
Fighting Cup, Japanese version of Fighter's Destiny, and then F Cup Maniacs, and then Toy Fighter are seriously super close together. They came out in the span of like 1 year in Japan.
Ooh, what in Toy Fighter?
The two Fighter's Destiny games in Japan, and then Toy Fighter, their Japanese releases are extremely close together. I believe, if I remember correctly, Fighting Cup came out in December of '98, and then F Cup Maniacs came out like 9 months after that, and then Toy Fighter came out like 3 months after that, or something like that. Like, it was really tight.
God, I love this one move that Negibird does, where he does like kick upward, and then he hinges his leg back, like up like that, just completely.
It was
Ah.
like the juxtaposition, like it really does feel like a bunch of kids are fighting with these toys, because like Negibird behaves in a way that seems relatively consistent with his weird joints, but then he still loses to a pile driver, like kid logic.
Good.
That's the good stuff. A kid like, oh, this guy's head can spin 360 degrees, but I'm gonna do a pile driver anyway.
Nice.
I like how a lot of these toys are in their packaging in ways that like you normally wouldn't see for a toy in an actual store. But fuck it. Like when Goosebumps posed with the
Fuck.
salute, or how Coyotemon is like posed jumping.
Was that a
out.
stunner?
Some of them look more like the sort of the cross-sell art you'd see on the back of the package.
Yeah.
But then there's like Symbols, who's definitely like the sort of thing you see in a store, like it's just like sort of zap strapped into like a little like display box or something.
That would have been a lot of work to do.
Oh man, the reversals are out of control.
I would have.
Rest
Oh,
hold.
It's too late.
I would have really loved it if they had like a boss character or a Sega character who's based off of like a DX Chogokin figure.
There it is. That's the boss of this game. His name's Toy King.
Oh, really? He like.
Yeah, he's like a Mazinger guy.
Oh, okay. Then you have no fun, and it's like super hard to fight him because he's fucking.
He is. Oh, he's not that big. I think he's like a head taller than most of the characters. But the main thing is that he's really busted. He's got like the ability to very easily free cancel most of his moves and strings into other moves and strings. So his offense is just relentless.
Yeah, no, that checks out. Of course, the DX Chogokin figure is a fucking monster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Chogokin. I think they just call him
Ooh!
Chogokin DX.
Ah!
Oh, that
They want to talk about.
screwdriver's so sick.
They want to talk
I
about
really
something that would have
want to-
crazy articulation. At least we don't have something that have crazy articulation would be like, say, an amazing Yamaguchi figure.
Okay, well, you could still take that one pretty well. I mean, he could do weird shit, obviously, that character. But at the very least, you hit him once, and his fucking, like, his weird Rebel Tech joint will be bent in a weird way, and he can't do an attack afterwards until he fixes it.
Glass cannon.
Actually, yeah, if you did like, in the Mortal Kombat 4, you get like those weird holes where you break someone's leg or their neck or whatever, and then they just sort of fix it and keep fighting. That
Nice.
seems like it'd be perfect for this game.
No, fuck
Like,
yeah.
you take Gushiken and twist his head 180 degrees and he goes, oh, dang it, and puts it back.
I would legit play that game. Like, just
Million
toys
times.
Knocking his
themselves
elbow
like that.
out of alignment, he's got to put the ball joint like back in, like...
Only time it would stay that way after you did that to them is if it's a KO.
Imagine the pain it must be in a world like this, where if you're a toy that has their joints held together with a rubber band or something.
I was looking at Toy King.
Or worse, to return to the well here, your opponent is made of gold plastic.
Oh.
It's just it's like a brutality, like you hit them with a KO, and they just go.
Damn, son. But also, okay, all right. Now you said that. Now I'm looking over at the Toy King. Fucking man, they
Okay,
even
gotta
got
do
the
that
front
thing
right.
again.
Holy shit!
All right, that was 2 me and 1 Robo.
That is
Right
some
back.
attention to detail they had for Toy King. Damn.
Yeah, they really kind of dug deep and got pretty much all the basic concepts you kind of expect for like a toy shelf in this game. Outside of maybe making a playable car or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
would've been cool.
We can't all be Fighters Megamix, I guess.
Look, that would have been really neat. But then at that point, just throw in the Hornet. Throw in the Hornet. Why isn't there a Hornet toy, by the way?
I don't know what you're hoping. I don't know why we know that.
Because Sega hates money.
Sega hates money. Sega hates money.
Actually, wouldn't that be more like?
Oh man, yeah. Some of these escape animations are so sick, man.
I was telling that to Robot earlier with regards to like re-releases of AM2 games, but when it comes to toys, that's especially true.
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn it.
man, I just want a
Like,
toy Renegade Hero.
Damn it!
Ooh,
Got to keep at those power bombs, huh?
we got him. Holy shit, boys, he got him. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Ooh, ow!
Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Nice thing about the point system too is that this could still be anybody's game.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Damn it!
No, the fuck you.
All right, it's tied.
No.
2 me, 2 Robo. I think, right?
I believe so. Yeah. So talking about games that didn't get any kind of console ports, I'm also disappointed that like what was it? Spike Out never got any kind of console
Oh my god, look
port.
at my colors! I'm chip damage from Toy Soldiers!
yeah, I really like this Gushiken color.
I just need to be racist against monsters and have a crew cut.
Well, I mean, you're already 50% of the way there.
Fuck!
Oh yeah.
Damage?
Man, just seeing
Oh,
any
Chip
one of these
Hazard,
toys-
that's right. I missed. I get the 2 mixed up.
That would be
the reversal animations being relatively consistent across the cast means you get some of the strangest sights, like characters like Vitamin and Rue doing like a Steiner screwdriver. It just cracks me up.
good.
Oh shit,
Wow,
what
that
was
is
that
so
combo?
Whoa.
I cranked the mid mill and then poked your ass?
Right, baby.
I
Ass
like these,
poking.
one of the nice things about this game in particular is that because the characters are toys, they can get away with some really unusual techniques that wouldn't work on like an actual human character, like Gushiken, like bending over backwards, literally, and like spinning his waist around and shit. Very cool stuff.
Ass poking.
Damn it.
Creative.
Ass. Gushiken.
Alright, and Robo wins that set. Alright,
Hey,
Frosty.
Fishy.
You want to do one more with him?
Sure. Let's just log in again.
Yeah, this will be the last one.
This will be the last time I have to log. Actually, it probably won't be the last time I log in again.
No, this is the last time we're using Fightcade for this year.
For this month.
Yes, this month. Sorry.
Alright, challenge and Robo. Let's hope this. Wait, let's hope.
That was a pretty good one, Frosty. I like this joke.
But I cannot wait for Monday. You guys are playing my game then.
Which joke are you talking about, 8-Star? I lost track.
Castpod text.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys. It seems Robo needs to send the invite for some reason.
Right. There we go.
I don't know what's up with my fight kid. Maybe, hopefully they fix it in the next update or some stuff.
See, talking on toys, funny enough, I was almost going to suggest Beast Wars Transmetals this year, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to just stick with the tried and true.
Okay, but how about this? A green army man. In scale.
With like the platforms connecting his feet.
Yeah.
So like his kicks are like weird as hell.
You know, that's something they actually incorporate to some of the face characters at Disneyland.
Oh man.
Or at least I think they used to.
Yeah. I remember walking around as a kid and seeing them. I think they have like a little divider. Oh, that was quick. They have like a little divider or something, so they can walk around like somewhat reasonably and then put them together to make the platform. I forget exactly how it works.
Something like that. Whoa, why are you mashing, Frosty? The fight's barely not even started yet.
You are seeing wrong.
He's getting that speed advantage.
It's the secret tech of every video game ever. If you mash the buttons, the game loads faster.
Or
This is
it might
basic shit,
just
guys, come on.
Or it might just be that we're still
You are completely decent.
We're in a different timeline. Okay.
again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still gonna count whoever wins this replay.
So what did you do tonight, Zach?
No,
Oh, you know,
don't.
watch Toy Fighter, learned about alternate realities.
Yeah.
Please just restart the replay.
No, we're watching the replay right now.
Oh, okay. What did
Truly
Hero
fascinating.
just do?
He just
Bonked
knocked out
Mifune.
Mifune.
Okay,
It's
good.
4 hearts each right now, and now Hero just lost one.
Also, it's 2-1 for this case, actually.
I'm going to make it.
We'll count the ones we
2-0.
see.
I thought it was quite interesting too that they decided to add this hoop, like, because they didn't want to just do infinite stages like Tekken. They still wanted to add some kind of like ledge quality to the game without having ring out.
So tell
So
me,
the solution was a
tell me, how many matches are we in now?
Hero's at 2 and Mifune's at 1.
Wrong. The whole match just ended a few seconds ago.
Look, Frosty, I told you Fightcast was gonna be a little finicky.
I'm also going to have to tell you that you're going to start seeing Robo fighting a computer for a little while because it missed my start button press.
And Robo just won that one, so that's... I forgot to count at this point.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a
in Kamen
Common
Rider
Rider pose. Jinx!
Here.
Alright, let's join this one. Okay, we're at the select screen.
That sounds a little more accurate.
Mifune was selected by Frosty,
Wrong.
and Robo selected Hero. What?
It's technically true, but
Oh.
That was the previous match, wasn't it?
I don't know, I guess the replays with... I guess they're still trying to figure out how to make spectating work or whatever.
Hopefully they figured this out by the time, like, we do Fighting Vipers 2, because, maybe it's a good thing we didn't have it for this year, because I imagine you have probably some distinct issues with that. I want to be, want the full experience when we do Vipers 2. It deserves it.
Of course. Alright, Hero's at 3, Mifune's at 4.
Whoa. Go. Hell yeah!
Now it's at 3 for both.
The surprise, assholes!
Oh, hey, Jace is here. Damn, sorry.
From the back! From
You
the
just missed a
back!
whole enriching discussion about alternate realities and gold plastic.
Yeah. Hope
Some
you're
of these
feeling.
things are slightly
definitely-
related.
I hope you're feeling okay, better though.
I am doing a little better, and I at least wanted to pop in for the last rung of this episode.
Yeah.
Because
Now-
I
now we have-
needed
now
some
we have-
social interaction.
now we have the match point for Robo, Hero versus Symbol.
Yeah, this definitely looks super interesting, so I'm going to have to watch the VOD to get all the context, but this does look super fun.
Alright,
This
Hero
game is pretty sick.
versus Symbols, as he says. Alright, we'll count this as your last one.
Don't
af-
be so rude to your figure.
Look, Oh, yeah, I
The
know.
fucking
these-
flick to the back of the head.
That's just how they
Also-
actually kill
However,
Toys.
I will say, whoever wins this replay, I'm gonna do one more fight with, just so we can end
Whoever
on
wins
that.
this replay. All right, I'll just have to mash between every time I'm not doing anything, so I do more stuff.
makes the game load faster. We went over this.
Correct.
The flick in the back just reminds me. We toys see everything.
Oh my god! I just realized
Nice.
we didn't do. Wait, I just realized something. We didn't do a Randy Newman joke. I'll fix it right now. You got a friend in me. What is treating
I feel like
me.
Symbols, of all the characters, I feel like Symbols is the one who totally says something like, "You've got your end in me," and then, you know, it apologizes.
Also, I love how he has
I imagine
the Sega
him-
name tag.
I am.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I won my first match of the set. Doesn't that mean that you go again, Robo?
Like I said, I'm winning whoever wins this replay.
All right, let me see if I can connect coins.
So you
Don't
two
let me-
just
yeah.
finish the set you're doing right now. We'll just watch this.
Well, what's kind of weird about this is that like, I can't insert coins because of how Fightgate works. Apparently,
Trying to
we
accurately
can't-
reflect
so
the
we
arcade
can't-
machine in real life.
So we can't.
And Robo
actually-
just won the replay. Congratulations.
Oh god.
I feel honored.
We're bleeding over with alternate realities here.
I've been robbed of my. I've been robbed of the only match I won.
Also, I have a nice little thing to mull you all
Hey,
over with. Okay, so
Is this
you
another
see,
Homer Simpson bit?
no, it's more like okay, so you see a red house and it's built with red bricks, right?
Uh-huh.
You go over down the road, you see a blue house. That shit's made with blue bricks, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you go to a house down the road, like further down, you see yellow house, and that's built with yellow bricks.
Yeah.
So then you go further down, you see a greenhouse. What's that built with?
Green bricks?
It's built with glass. It's a greenhouse, motherfucker.
Ah, okay.
Oh damn it!
You know, that actually got me the first time too, and it was like my 8-year-old nephew that told me that whole bit.
Oh, yeah!
Holy shit!
Did he say that verbatim?
Well, he didn't say all the swears and stuff, but he
Ah.
did give me a whole
Lame.
rundown. Oh,
We
trust
got-
me, if my nephew said a swear word, I'd probably fucking die on the spot. if this cheerful
Damn
little,
it!
this cheerful chunky little kid with like a zest for life, if he came up to me and just said "bastard," then my soul would have set on the spot.
See, that's
This
the
match is-
opposite of like my house.
Okay,
Everyone
Robo
swears.
wins. Robo wins for real.
Just
All right, so that was
this tiny
Toy.
little kid.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So that
I was
was.
thinking like
Damn, I'm sorry. No, you finish up,
Okay.
please.
this tiny little kid comes up to grandma's like, "What the fuck is up?" Oh!
All right, so that's Toy Fighter, and that was awesome. We're gonna play that more in the future. Hopefully,
Yep.
Flycast gets itself fixed up.
So we can do
Fingers
more
crossed.
than do more than literally 3 matches.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna call it here if we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'll talk to you later.
Don't. Okay, everyone, say goodbye. We'll see you in.
Bye.
Yeah.
Sayonara, I can't wait to see the VOD.
Yeah, see you all tomorrow. See some of you tomorrow for Battle Craze, and I guess we'll see Zach in a year.
Yeah, and remember, keep your plastics opaque and not metallic. Cheers.
I
Yeah.
don't know. There's only one thing we can close it off with, though.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You got a
Your friend in me.
You got a
Friend in me.
You got a
Trouble.
Hey.
Miles and miles in
Oh my
me.
God.